Welcome back to the Lawn Hustle podcast. Most lawn pros look at winter as downtime. Business owners see it as build. When the mowers stop, the thinking starts. Before we dive into that, let me give you an update on my surgery recovery. 2 weeks and a few days ago, I had major surgery on my shoulder. I had 3 rotator cuff tears. I had a ligament torn in half, bone spurs. They were able to fix the rotator cuff. They were able to fix the bone spurs, but they also had to take some of my collarbone out. Recovery is extensive. Full recovery is 1 year, 5 months before I can do anything with my right shoulder. As much as we try to save and prepare, there's not a whole lot of people out there that can go 5 months with no income. So if you would like to help support me during my recovery, you can find a link in the show notes. And I certainly appreciate all the phone calls, the text messages, the DMs. It means a lot to me to know that there's people out there in the industry that I love, that care about, concerned about people, and they know how to express it. So thank you. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your support. We want to talk today about winter is where next year's profits are built. You've got to change your mindset. Winter is not downtime. It is build time. Get ready. So, what do you do in the winter to help expedite your success in the spring? Number one, this is very important. You review your income, review your expenditures, so you know where you can cut back to help increase. Look at what went right this year. Look at what went wrong this year. And come up with a plan to improve in the areas where you came up short. Which services made you the most money? So you know what services to target. Maybe I didn't make any money installing river, so I'm not going to push it. If I get some jobs, I get them. But I'm not going to target that because I didn't have a lot of success in that this year. If my mulch season was busy and successful, I want to target mulch installs. If my mowing was successful and produced a revenue, then I want to try to target that. I want to target, number one, what I'm good at. Number two, what makes me the most money. And I will never know those things until I take a look at my numbers and I begin to strategically review. You want to look at your routes. Are there routes costing you money? Are there routes where you're making a good profit? If so, maybe target that area and eliminate or decrease that route where it's not bringing in as much profit as you would. And that goes right into route density. You're going to be able to know the area in your community where the clients that you, and then you can target them once you find out where they congregate. If they congregate on Facebook, use Facebook ads. If they congregate on LinkedIn, use LinkedIn as your platform. So, number one, identify your ideal customer, where you want. Number two, find out where they congregate and market that area. So, you're reviewing your numbers. You're going to find out what worked, what didn't work, where you made your most money, which route is costing you time, and where are you leaking profits. You need to look at all of those areas so you know business. Number two, you want to tighten up your systems and your processes. You want to create or update your standard operating procedures. Smooth systems in the winter equal less chaos in the spring. Number three, dial in. Now is the time to plan your spring marketing strategy. Don't wait until March, but begin to prepare your door hangers, build your email campaigns, schedule your social media content, target your ideal customer. Can't start in the March because the season is already starting and the rush is beginning. And you're going to start those long days where you're not going to have a lot of extra time to work on your numbers, work on your route density, work on knowing what worked and what didn't work. If you don't do it now, you're going to be behind in March and April when the season starts getting crazy. Let's take a short break here and let's hear a word from our show sponsor, EarthaPro. So we're talking about what we can do during the winter to help us be more successful in the spring. Review your numbers, tighten your systems and processes, dial in your marketing, and strategically raise your price. We hear a lot of talk. Listen to numerous podcasts I've been to seminars, and a lot of people talk about raise your prices. But I want to add that word strategic. I've got some properties that I'm already charging $65 for, and they take me 7 and 8 minutes to mow. So I might not need to raise the price on everyone. But those properties where the profit margin isn't as high as what I want it to be, those are the ones that I need to target for a price increase. Professional companies evaluate their pricing every year because everything around us is going up. You're not going to find a whole lot of things where the price is decreasing. Most of the time, the price is increasing. So you need to reevaluate your clients that you charge for the service that you offer. So raise your prices. Invest in yourself in the winter by listening to podcasts like this one. Read books, network, train, skill will plan your equipment maintenance and your upgrades. Don't wait until the first sunny day in March to find out something is broken. You don't want to waste all of winter. And then you get out to start your mowing season and find out there's something messed up on a mower or something is broken on a trimmer or a blower trimmer. And then you're behind because you got to service it. You got to get it fixed. You got to order parts. Then you got to get it taken apart and put back together so you can roll. Now is the time. Here's a perfect example. The first Monday of October is winter preparation month. I take that first Monday in October, install the plows, install the salt spreaders, make sure everything is working as it should. And if I have an issue, it gives me plenty of time to get it fixed before the snow starts. So, take some days in the winter, change the oil, check the air pressure in your tires, check them and make sure they don't need replaced. Check your belts. Change your oil, change your plugs, change your filters. Do all of the maintenance during the winter. So when the sun starts shining and the grass comes alive and begins to grow, you're ready to roll. You're not out there breaking down. You're not out there having issues. You're not out there having problems with equipment and then down days because you can't mow because the equipment is broke. Now is the time to plan your equipment maintenance and your upgrades. The work you do in the winter determines how overwhelmed or how prepared you'll be in the spring. What's one thing you're focusing on in the winter to level up your business for spring 2026? Let's build some momentum together. Don't wait. Warriors never get ready because they stay ready. And I want to encourage you, if you find value in this podcast, please take it to heart. Do these things. Prepare yourself. Change your mindset. Get your equipment ready. Look at your schedule. Tighten up your route. All of these things make sense if you want to be successful in the spring. I hope you find value in this podcast. It's not as long as some other podcasts of mine, primarily because I'm uncomfortable and in a little pain today with my shoulder. But I hope you did find something of value in this podcast that you can use, put it to practice in your business. And I hope 2026 is your best. Thank you for listening to Bilhan Hassal, and God bless you.